maker or what?
I'm not sure what this is made in. I'm not really sure
Hold
what
on,
it
hold on.
is.
Give me one quick second.
Are you prepared to enter the Psy High by Rebecca Slit?
Rebecca Slit?
Rebecca Slit, yeah.
That's an unfortunate name.
You ready to choose your own adventure?
I'm ready to choose your adventure.
Okay.
Go for it.
First off,
Venture capital.
it's not a game. This is not a game. Apparently, pretty sure I bought it off Steam though, so I think it should be a game. All right. Lots of people don't think you're serious about what you do just because you're 16. Yeah, you're 16 by the way. But being so young doesn't mean that you can't take things serious or do anything important. Maybe you don't have an investigator's license or a police badge, but you still have a job to do. You help the people of Kingsport High solve their problems. What's more, you have a reputation
Wow.
to uphold, and in high school, there's nothing more important than your reputation. If someone suspects a boyfriend or girlfriend is cheating on them, or if they need a missing item found, they come to you. That's what you're doing right now. Your friend Haley Johnson's iPhone has gone missing.
Haley Johnson's iPhone went missing. Damn it,
Yes.
Haley, how'd you lose your iPhone?
She's always losing her iPhone, that's what she does.
Haley's
And she's asked you to help find out what happened. Inspector Aidan on the case.
I work for cunts.
You thread your way through the crowded corridors on the way to the cafeteria. All around you, the sounds of high school echo off the poster-covered cinder block walls. Are you going to Kingsport Cones? Text me. We're gonna win the game on Saturday. Yeah. Can I ask you a few questions for the school paper? Can I? Wait, the last one was directly to you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You look down to see a weedy little 9th grade boy, because that's what everyone thinks of the 9th grade, like the youngest kids, the freshmen. Everyone's like, this guy, come on. He has to be at least 14 if he's in high school, but he only looks about 11. Yeah, that sounds about right. With a notebook and a painfully sincere expression. I'm doing a survey about the quality of food in the cafeteria. Can I ask you a few questions? Talking to this kid would delay your mission to find Haley's phone. You don't want to lose any time. On the other hand, if there's any delay, Haley would understand. It's this one. She's the editor of the Kingsport Gazette, so talking to him would help her out too. How do you respond?
Sure.
Sure?
Yeah.
So options
Full
sure,
attention. Haley
full
understand.
attention? Okay. The boy's face lights up with a grin that's equal parts happy and surprised. Apparently he's not treated with much courtesy. Usually, at least. You're happy to have gone against his expectations in this case. He reels off his questions with cheerful enthusiasm, and you do your best to answer. But as soon as he's done, you hurry off down the hall. You really need... I guess you don't get to actually do the survey. It's just done. That's too bad. You'll really need to rush if you want to make up the time that you've lost here. Why do you do this? Why do you spend so much of your time that could be used for other things? Studying, partying, sports, or helping other people solve their problems? Is it because it's the right thing to do? You need the money? You want them to owe you favors? Or you love the intellectual challenge? What's your motive behind what you do?
I want them to owe me favors.
you want them to owe you favors.
That's genuinely how I get through life.
That's what you do stuff for people just so they have to do stuff for you. Yeah.
Yep.
People think that way, so favors are currency just as much as money is. It's good to have people in your debt because you never know how much you might need someone to help you when you get what? I am stupid. You might need someone to help you get what you want. Yeah.
There you go.
That's where I am in the case right now. Okay, I just had like an aneurysm, so that's fine. That's what happened there.
You might have. Does hot sauce mix with almonds?
I would say no. Probably not. You can give it a go though. Okay,
that's a beautiful drip.
Well, you need quiet for this part. Shh. This means you'll need privacy, which means you'll have to hide in the broom closet. What? Oh, I see. You're scouting out. Hold on.
We're figuring out who's got the phone.
Yeah, you're hiding in the broom closet so you can someone's gonna come by.
We're being psychic.
Oh, you're being psychic.
Yeah, we gotta close our eyes and think of the phone. It's Psy High. You
close your eyes and focus on the image of Haley's iPhone, the shiny blue case, the initials HLJ engraved on the back. Your breathing slows. Your mind clears. You're wanking in the closet. That's what's happening right now.
I'm having a wank.
Thinking about Haley
And her phone.
and her
So hot.
phone, especially her phone though. Her phone's like
Oh,
super
Haley's
attractive.
phone's hot. I just
Just
want
as
to fuck it.
Yeah, just as clearly as it was right in front of you. You get an image in your mind of Haley's iPhone. It's an iPhone. Copyright.
Yeah, Haley's iPhone.
iPhone. It's in the outer
Now you
pocket of
don't
the backpack. Heading away down. This game is actually sponsored by Apple, so that's not true. Whose backpack? You focus with
I
all
was
your
gonna
might.
believe you.
You think about her iPhone. Try to see more. Color the backpack, the person carrying it, and the image fizzles out. Yeah,
Damn.
so you don't get it. That's too bad.
I wish I had found her iPhone.
You're gonna have to get closer. You have to get close to this person. That's
Hmm.
the other thing about Kingsport High. Some of the students are different. Just like you, you're different. This is all background, anyways. A few of your friends came back from the beach talking about weird things. Kaylin was about to get swamped by a wave when she actually pushed the water away with her hand.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's pretty. She's a
That's
waterbender.
pretty dope.
She's the next avatar. And Mike was reaching for the suntan lotion, and the bottle flew into his hand. Everyone else thought they must have just gotten too much sun and laughed it off. But when more and more people started telling similar stories, everyone stopped laughing. You realized something was going on when you're in driver's ed. You're going towards an intersection and wonder whether there are any cars coming from the side street. And just as you had the thought, you could see it. Another car speeding towards the intersection, too fast to stop, clearly about to run the stop sign. What did you do? Did you hit the brakes fast? You tried to see more. You didn't know what was going on, but you wanted to learn. Or you yelled, "Stop!" Just in your car, like at your steering wheel, I suppose.
This is driver's ed. Hit the brakes fast as you could.
Slam the brakes? That's always.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
We gotta survive.
Your foot smashed down on the brake pedal, and the car sped by. Good reflexes, your teacher praised you as you sat there gasping. But you knew it wasn't reflexes. Not entirely. Clairvoyance. That's what it's called, according to the website you found that evening, after your hand stopped shaking enough for you to type. Oh boy.
So basically, we just we started reading too much on like WebMD.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's like one of those things where it's like your stomach hurts, and then you start searching up like,
And you have cancer.
what does it mean? Yeah, and it's like you got cancer. But no, this one says you got clairvoyance. Actually, just as credible as WebMD is, in fact. The site you're on. About a quarter of the students at Kingsport High have abilities like you. No adults do, as far as you know, and no younger kids either. So it's just your age? It's weird.
Yep, just our bracket.
Yeah, actually, when you were born, the place got nuked, and that's what happened. Everyone's just radiated. After all, it's hard to spend a lot of time with people when you can't
Only
talk
the
to them
babies.
about something as huge as this. You're lucky your best friend has
Only
abilities
the babies
too.
got radiated.
Only the babies, yeah, exactly.
My best friend has abilities too.
Yeah, he does. He or she.
What does he do?
I don't know what your best friend does at all. You haven't told your parents? Not as many people talk about their parents at all if they do. It's only with other kids who have them, because really, who would believe you if you told them? It's not like you can go to your doctor and say, "I'm not feeling very well. I have a touch of clairvoyance." Yeah, they might think you're crazy.
Yeah, you can. I've told my doctor something similar. He was like, "Aidan, you need to stop smoking.
You need to see a psychiatrist." Yeah, they're gonna send you to a psychiatrist. That's what's gonna happen.
You're smoking too much weed, brother." Back.
Yeah. Some kids are worried that if anyone finds out, you'll be taken away to be studied in some government lab. Other people keep their secret part. They take you to the Area 51.
Fuck the clairvoyance, right?
Yep.
How old are we? That's the important question.
16.
16?
Dr.
Yes,
X
I'm
is
really
confirmed.
uncomfortable with it. I hate being different.
You hate being different. Yeah, I guess it does make a difference, doesn't it? Yeah. What's more horrible in high school than being different? You feel like a freak every time you use your ability, and it's terrifying to feel that things are happening to you, and you're going through puberty, and
Precisely. That's what the
things are changing.
abilities are a metaphor for.
So here in the broom closet, you're examining your body, and you're like, "Am I a boy or a girl?"
Wait.
You're looking at a mirror, and you're like, "Hold on, let's double check down there. What's going on?"
Let me just pull my pants down.
Just whip it out real quick.
Flippity floppity, I've got a pussy. No, I'm a dude.
Okay. A boy who is really preppy and put together. Crisp button-down shirt, neatly pressed khakis. Would never be caught without my varsity jacket, because you're fucking high roller. Is in the height of trendiness. Pants from Abercrombie. Striped shirt. Bomber jacket.
Mm.
Would never blend in the crowd, and would never want to. I thought that said I'm all black with the ripped jeans, combat boots, spiked up hair. Basically, you're punk. You want to be like a punk rocker. A little bohemian and a lot comfortable. Wearing cargo pants, tie-dye t-shirt, sandals. Doesn't mind
Fuck
blending
yes.
in.
Go for it, little bohemian.
A little bohemian, but a lot comfortable.
Damn straight, I'm a stoner. Tie-dye shirt and all.
Okay. And what's your first name? Darius?
Pedro.
Pedro? Okay.
Pedro.
Pedro the hippie.
Pedro Washington.
Pedro Washington. George Washington's son, in fact. Not like great grandson, just son.
Pedro Washington.
Yeah. One of his slaves. You came from one of his slaves. Okay, Pedro, you know roughly where the iPhone is and which direction it's going, but you need to figure out who's carrying it. What's your plan? Your clairvoyance is your most powerful tool. This is really good too, because you're like a hippie. I can imagine you like sitting down, like cross-legged, and like.
Okay. From this point on, clairvoyance means I smoke a joint.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly right. And you're just like,
I'm gonna use my clairvoyance.
whoa, dude.
I gotta smoke a doob on this one.
Alright. It's already worked once. Why mess with a good thing? You spot a darkened classroom a few yards down, duck into it, rip out your bong, have a rip. Without the echoing noise of voices, plates, and scraping chairs, your mind begins to clear and focus. It gets easier every time.
I can't hear shit. My face is numb.
It gets easier every time you do it.
Yep.
The image of the iPhone snaps into your mind, and much more quickly and clearly than before. Clearly very strong. It's quality. It's quality. You manage to widen your view so you can see the backpack around it. Dark blue, with a Grateful Dead bear patch sewn on the pocket. Who's got a backpack like that? You're not sure, but you're pretty sure you know who would know. What the fuck does that? Lisa Hargrove and Dave Sanders are dating each other, and they're easily the best connected people in the junior class. They know everyone and talk to everyone. And okay, they're the biggest gossips in the school. You learned that lesson last summer when you decided to have a small July 4th cookout. Invited Lisa and Dave and 25 extra people in your tiny backyard. Dave and Lisa don't spread secrets in a mean way. They just love talking and don't really know when not to talk. So you've learned not to trust them with your secrets. Their lockers are right near yours. Open your locker, pretending to look for something inside. There's an old poem you read that one says your eyes are the windows to the soul.
What have I got in my locker?
Yeah, what do you have in yours? Do you have the program from last year's school play? A blue ribbon from last year's state championship soccer game? Notification letter for the National Merit Scholarship? An invitation? Yeah, it's your choice really. Reminder for next week's AV club meeting.
I've got an invitation to that party because they want some.
Yeah, they want you in there.
Dudes.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be
Everybody
the
wants
party of the year.
Coke.
They gotta have their stoner friend there. You've got loads of friends.
It's your Sweet 16.
And your finger's on the pulse of every trend. That's what I think when I think Aidan. I mean, when I think Pedro Washington, I think that dude's got his finger on the pulse.
Well connected.
You've been on the pep squad since 9th grade, because that's where all the popular kids hang out, and they introduce you to pot. But you know your position at the top of the social ladder is fragile. One false step or one outdated hairstyle, and you'll be an outcast. Yeah, you're pretty up to date with your tie-dye shirts and your sandals, rocking the up-to-date sandals. So that's what you love.
So that's what you love.
What makes fun to school every day. But it's time to be honest. What makes you want to crawl back under the covers and hide forever when you think about it? What part of school do you just hate? The school part
The
or gym?
school part, yeah.
You've
Fuck
got
class.
you've got two options. Alright, school part
Fuck
sucks.
class.
What
I don't go to
exactly about your
class.
classes do you hate? They're really hard?
Just
Boring? Have to follow those rules.
that one.
You
And then
gotta
follow
follow
those
those
rules.
rules?
No, fuck those rules. That's what I hate.
We have to do exactly what the teachers say and fill in exactly the right bubbles. You get confused. You see like one of those bubble sheets. You see like, I don't know, Scantron, I
Scantron.
guess. Yeah, you see a Scantron. And you're like, fuck. You'll never be one of the herd, will you? You rummage casually through your locker waiting for Lisa and Dave to come by so you can ask. You're just fucking in your locker. Like, I don't know, tripping, I guess.
Yep.
So you can ask them your
Climbed right in there.
questions.
Went to Narnia for a while.
Yeah. After a minute or two, you catch a flicker of movement out of the corner of your eye. It's them! You look up and can't help admiring the view. What the fuck? Are you getting a boner? Dave and Lisa are sure to be voted cutest couple in the yearbook. Yeah, you are. And just because they're adorably attached to each other, they're easily the most attractive people in school. But are you checking out Lisa or Dave?
Both.
Whichever one you're attracted to. It's okay. Kingsport is pretty friendly and a safe place for LGBT people.
Both. Both.
Just both? Okay. You don't
Yeah,
need the
straight.
flavor text?
Dave's got that fat ass dick. I got a fat ass dick. Lisa's got a fat ass pussy. It's all good.
Oh, shit. Next. There you go. Just another conversation with your friends, right?
Uh-oh. I think we skipped one.
Oh. Menu.
I don't think we can go back. Nope. We missed one.
Oh, well, we missed something. That's okay.
Oh well.
I guess you're just chatting to him. You're playing it cool. You're playing it cool. Do you know what I saw on your on a backpack today, you ask? One of those Grateful Dead bears. You know, the ones from Bingham's? Bingham's was one of the place in Kingsport. Along with the movie theater, ice cream shop, and the beach. Those are the hot spots. You know all the hot spots. Those are them. Where you can find a crowded teenager on a Saturday afternoon. Bingham's is open year-round. 100 years ago, it was a general store, and even today it carries food, toys, and housewares. But it's the other merchandise that makes it a teen hangout. T-shirts, bumper stickers, and witty sayings, and posters advertising old rock concert. And conveniently for you, the backpack patches were that sounds like a good place, actually. Sounds pretty sweet. I would hang out there. Backpack patches were a huge trend at Kingsport High last year. Can you believe anyone still has those? You scoff. I should be letting you say these. Say this. Read your line.
Oh, can you believe anyone still has those?
Lisa's face falls. I always thought they were kind of cute, she confesses, her mouth puckering unhappily. It's okay, Dave says soothingly. They are cute, even if they're 5 minutes ago, he admits, drawing a glare from Lisa. Uh-oh, they're getting upset. Now what?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You're fucking it up. You gotta pull this back around.
Let's try a gentler tone. Oh no.
Oh no? Okay. Oh no! I didn't want to hurt their feelings. You catch more flies with honey than vinegar, as the former principal always said. This is your line.
They are, aren't they?
You agree? Adorbs, Lisa confirms happily.
I've said that. I've said it.
Guilty. Guilty as charged. Oh. Yep.
What?
Should I be like highlighting this for you?
I was sorry they went out of style, but some people still have theirs, right?
You prompt. They do, Dave agrees quickly, trying to climb out of the hole he's dug himself into with his girlfriend. Doesn't Will Nichols have one?
Will Nichols has a Grateful Dead bear on his backpack?
You ask.
Are you sure?
Wow, Pedro, comes a sarcastic drawl from behind you. Asking around about those bears? You've actually managed to get your style all the way to last year. You know who it is without even turning around. Mackenzie Lane. She's the self-appointed queen bee of the school, beautiful, popular, on the cutting edge of every trend, and very, very rich. Her parents own the Wavecrest Inn, Wingport's swankiest beachfront hotel. She moved here in 5th grade, and you've hated each other pretty much the whole time. But why? What did you do to her, or what did she do to you?
I could go with that one. More people came to my party than hers.
Oh, she's jealous. Mackenzie looks down on everyone, and she always has. She scoffs at people who are less wealthy than she is, which is pretty much everyone else, and less trendy than she is. Ditto, because really, who else in Kingsport goes to New York Fashion Week? She's never gone so far as to call the cops on anyone, or even to out anyone, but in the last few months, you've heard her muttering about freaks in a new way. Of course, Mackenzie continues airily. That's only what I'd expect from someone who shops at Goodwill. Oh, burn! That's the other thing about Mackenzie. She always knows just where to hit it, so it hurts the most. Did that hurt
That
anyone?
didn't hurt.
Pedro?
Nah,
No?
nah.
You got a tie-dye shirt and sandals, so she might not be wrong.
Dude, you have no idea how comfy I am right now.
Something shrivels inside you as she
I know I'm
flounces
not
away.
wearing a shirt. A blanket is a shirt if you wear it over your chest.
And you swear her snickers from... You swear you hear her snickers from somewhere in the crowd. You're not going to let it get away with that, are you? Oh. You gonna let her do that to you? Fucking... You just gonna let her get away with that?
Yeah, I don't think I have time to get caught up in sniping at Mackenzie.
Are you gonna do that one? Okay.
Yeah.
You're just like, or not the just passive like, I guess I'll let it go.
Oh yeah, do that one actually.
Yeah, I guess I'll let her get away with it. You don't really care. Can't be bothered. Really? Why?
Why should I care? If I act like I'm above all that, she'll be the one who looks like a loser, not me. Not my intention, but okay, I agree with the first sentence.
Right. Who
Why
cares?
should I care?
It doesn't matter what she thinks. You know you're better than that. You know you're better than her. You square your shoulders, pointedly turn your back on it, and go back to talking to Lisa and Dave. Thanks, you tell Dave and Lisa. Whatever, I'll read it for you. You're a huge help. I owe you one. You turn your back to your own locker, grateful for the chance to look away while you think. You have to admit you're not as surprised Will Nichols is the thief. Will's ability is a pretty useful one. He can make people forget the last 30 seconds. He mostly uses it to cover for people whose abilities are too conspicuous, which is one reason you've all managed to fly under the radar. But in the last few weeks, he started to push his boundaries a little more. You thought he was only playing pranks on people, making teachers forget what they were saying in the middle of class, pretending to teleport across the room by making everyone forget where he was, but apparently he's gone even further. He probably just asked Haley if he could see something on her phone, then made her forget she'd given it to him. That's pretty unsettling, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's more than unsettling, it's dangerous, or it really is?
To be honest though, if he's doing shit for him, as long as he doesn't fuck with me, we're good. Not really. If Will's figured out how to use his powers for his own advantage, good for him. Isn't that what I'm doing?
I guess it is, huh? Is it? Maybe it is. You know how Will's got Haley's phone, or at least you're sure enough that you're willing to go find him. Kingsport High is small enough that everyone can eat lunch at the same time, but big enough that the cafeteria is always packed, and the shabby, low-hanging drop ceiling makes the room feel even more crowded. The noise of laughter and clattering trays echoes off the paneled walls, which are painted in Kingsport's colors, blue and gold. That's like every school ever, though, right? Blue and gold, or blue and white.
What about red?
Yeah, I guess
it's
like blue, red, and white, too. You push your way past the lines of people waiting for mystery meat stew. Not even your magical abilities can identify it. And clusters of people discussing the latest episode of Vampire Diaries. That's your favorite show, of course, Vampire Diaries. So you start scanning the crowds for Will. Well, everyone's talking about it.
My name's Pedro.
Pedro Washington, yeah.
I don't watch Vampire Diaries. I don't own a computer. All I own is a bong and a stick.
And a stick? Why do you have a stick?
I mean, I picked it up one day. It's been good to me since.
It's been good to you, your pet stick. You can see his shaggy brown hair and slightly battered blue backpack with that bare patch sewn onto it. He's trying to act casual and mostly succeeding. At the same time you're looking for Will, someone else is looking for you. Haley hurries up, offering quiet. Pedro, it's good to see you. She's a little shorter than you are, with deep brown skin, serious dark eyes, and hair done up in countless tiny, neat braids. She gazes The gaze she turns towards you now has the same intensity she brings to her journalistic investigations. Have you got anything? You nod, flashing her a quick grin. Is you?
2 more minutes and I'll have your phone back. I just need to check one more thing.
That's right. Confronting him directly right now might be risky. What if he runs or tries to use his power to make you forget you were talking to him? It might be better to follow him for a while longer so you can watch him. You know just the person to help you with that. Your friend, Allison Faulkner.
Allison? Fucking rights. Love Allison.
She's great, huh? Of all the people in Kingsport High, you trust Allison the most. You've been friends with her ever since you were in kindergarten. How did it all begin? No, well, I guess I'm not stating it. I'm asking you. How did it all begin? What happened in kindergarten to start off a friendship? She picked you first on the kickball team. Shared crayons. It's a very big deal in kindergarten, sharing crayons. It's practically like dating someone. Come on.
Number 3, we told knock-knock jokes.
And you made so much noise laughing that the teacher put you in timeout.
We're funny people.
But
Yeah,
you
we were
didn't
actually telling
care.
dirty jokes.
Knock knock. Who's there? CUNT.
Approval.
See you next Tuesday. That's how it happened, and you've been inseparable ever since. You're always over at each other's houses. Her moms have become surrogate parents to you, and your mom and dad to her. In 3rd grade, when you broke your arm, Allison stayed with you in the nurse's office until your dad came to take you to the hospital. In 7th grade, when
Wait,
Allison...
I don't get to choose if I've got lesbian moms?
No, she's got lesbian moms.
But I don't get to choose whether or not I have lesbian moms?
Maybe that was the page to be skipped, but it wouldn't make a lot of sense, so...
Just like in mid-conversation. How many moms do you have? Just like...
How many moms do you have? It's like
hey,
1
Pedro, how many
makes
moms
sense.
have you?
2 makes sense. Then like 3 are above. And there's like a -1. In 7th grade when Allison...
That's I had a mom, but she died.
Well, I don't know. Well, you still had her, though. No, it's how many do you have, so I guess it does make sense. Okay. She has an incredible singing voice. And the night before you started high school, you and Allison went to your elementary playground and swung on the swings for hours. Neither of you said a word about how nervous you were both about starting high school, but you didn't need to. Each of you just knew how each other was feeling, without needing any special abilities. Last summer, when you had your first episode of clairvoyance, the first thing you did after you got home was text Allison to tell her you needed to talk. But when you picked up the phone, you saw there was already a message from Allison saying that she needed to talk to you.
Oh, fuck. Yo, Allison, what's up?
Allison had had an odd experience that day too, and when she was... So it seems maybe everyone had their experience the same day. When she was walking around downtown, she saw Mackenzie coming out of the store and wanted to get away, but Mackenzie didn't seem to notice Allison at all. In fact, she walked straight past her without even noticing. It wasn't that Mackenzie was pretending not to notice Allison so she can snub her. It was that Mackenzie didn't see her. Turns out Allison's special ability is, you guessed it, invisibility. So you and Allison have been through a lot. Do you feel your friendship is still as strong as it's ever been?
Listen, Allison's got to be my Connor. So yeah, of course.
She's close? Of course. There's never going to be anyone who knows me as well as Allison does. I can't imagine not being friends with her. It's really rare to have friendships like yours, and you know exactly how lucky you are to have it. You're always happy to spend time with Allison, and you're inseparable as ever. You hope you'll be able to go to college with each other, or maybe even the same college. Well, near each other, or maybe even the same college. I was confused by that, because you're not sure what you do without her close by.
You might go to college together, or you'll go to college together.
That's what I mean. No matter what happens, you know Allison always has your back. You're sure she will help you by following well invisibly for a little while. Ah, you got like a sidekick. So what's your superhero names? I'm just adding this question. What's your superhero name? And what's your sidekick name?
My superhero name is gonna be Sam.
Sam and
I don't know, that's Allison's superhero name.
I guess
I don't know if she has one.
the thing that comes to mind for me
I'm
is
just Sam.
it's not even like I don't know.
Pedro puts he puts a poncho on as a cape and he's like, Sam away.
You catch sight of Allison across in the room, near the windows. She is tall and blonde, always easy to spot. Well, except for when she's invisible, then she's not really easy to spot. Just as you're about to wave to her, though, you stop. It looks like she's talking to the principal, Mr. Pierce.
Oh
Or
shit.
rather, Mr. Pierce is talking to her. And Mr. Pierce is not happy. Not that Mr. Pierce is ever really happy. Randall Pierce is the new principal. He has just started this year, and he's full of plans to turn Kingsport High around, raising the standardized test scores, making sure everyone gets into college, reducing behavior problems, making Kingsport High the best school in the whole state. The highest praise you can possibly get from Mr. Pierce is to be called a model citizen. He's very big on citizenship. There are rumors he wants to run governor in a couple of years. Run for governor. When you see him now, he's standing over Allison, somehow managing to look taller than her, even though he's a couple inches shorter. I've got your number, Faulkner. Because that's how every principal sounds. They're kind of like,
Yep.
I
They're
got you.
evil overlords.
Yeah, exactly. Mr. Pierce says, beady eyes full of suspicion. You think you can get away with things? You think you can just steal from people and nobody will see you? Fear
Yeah.
thumps in your chest. Yeah. Well, yeah, I can become invisible, so yeah. Just how much does Mr. Pierce know about students' abilities? Does he really know about Allison's? Does he know about yours? Does he really think Allison stole the iPhone? That's entirely wrong. But you don't have time to worry about that right now. Will's seen Mr. Pierce yelling at Allison too, and he's starting to slink away, which means you're almost certainly right. He was the one that stole Haley's phone. You also know Allison can't really defend herself. She's way too shy. You recognize the deer in the headlights look in her eyes, and you know there's no way she's going to be able to speak up. So it's up to you. What are you going to do about it?
Grab Will and haul him over to Mr. Pierce. Be like,
Grab
Mr.
Will.
fucking Pierce, you better check this motherfucker out. And, he's doing the lies.
Okay. Grab Will. Bring him over. You're just going right for it. Like, you don't even know if it's Will necessarily.
No, it is.
Well, the achievement just popped up. It says to catch a thief, so I guess we don't even have to read that. You fix an angry glare. Wait. You quickly move to intercept Will. Not so fast. Your hand clamps down on his shoulder, hard. What are you doing? He hisses, his eyes widening with fear. You angrily glare at him. That's my best friend, Mr. Pierce has. You hiss back. Do you think I'd let her take the fall for something you did? For something I know you did? Look, maybe we should forget this all. There's a desperate, hopeful smile on his face, and an all too familiar look in his eyes. He's starting to try to focus his mind so he can use his magic. Your fingers dig in, as pointed and forceful as your voice. I don't think you're seeing the situation clearly.
I just got murdered.
Oh yeah? Launch trader.
Shotgun name. Yeah, open report menu. He was
Hi, Moon.
a cunt. Submit. There we go.
I didn't mean to do that.